As climate change accelerates, dairy farming in tropical and temperate regions faces growing challenges such as heat stress, water scarcity, and reduced fodder availability. By 2050, the global population is expected to reach 9 billion, making dairy production more critical than ever for ensuring food security and proper nutrition. However, rising temperatures and extreme weather events threaten milk production and animal health, making it essential to focus on climate-resilient cattle breeds that can thrive in harsh conditions while producing less methane. Many countries have already started working on breeding and promoting climate-resilient dairy cattle. These cattle are heat-tolerant, disease-resistant, and capable of efficient feed conversion, making them well-suited for sustainable milk production in tropical and subtropical climates. Additionally, crossbreeding programs are helping enhance productivity while maintaining resilience, ensuring that dairy farming remains viable in the face of climate change. Certain cattle breeds have naturally evolved to withstand heat, drought, and diseases, making them ideal for tropical dairy farming. Indigenous breeds like Sahiwal, Gir, and Red Sindhi have been used for generations in South Asia, Brazil, and Africa, while newer crossbreeds like Girolando, Gir x Holstein, and Australian Friesian Sahiwal, AFS, combine high milk production with climate adaptability. Sahiwal, known for its heat tolerance and efficient digestion, produces 8-15 liters of milk per day with low methane emissions. Gir, adapted to extreme heat, yields 12 to 20 liters of milk daily and is commonly crossbred to improve resilience. Red Sindhi thrives in semi-arid regions, producing 6 to 12 liters of milk daily with high butterfat content. Girolando, a crossbreed, has a high milk yield of 15 to 25 liters per day and better heat tolerance than pure Holsteins. Australian Friesian Sahiwal produces 20 to 30 liters per day while resisting heat stress. Jersey crossbreeds are known for small body size, lower feed intake, and lower methane emissions while producing 15 to 25 liters of milk per day. While European breeds like Holstein Friesian and Brown Swiss dominate commercial dairy farms, their high milk yield comes with poor heat tolerance. However, breeds like Jersey and Brown Swiss show better adaptation to warmer climates, making them valuable for intensive dairy farming systems in tropical countries. Several tropical and temperate countries have launched programs to develop and promote climate-resilient cattle for sustainable dairy farming. In India, the National Dairy Plan supports breeding programs to improve Sahiwal and Gir cattle. Brazil developed the Girolando breed, successfully used in high-temperature regions. Sri Lanka promotes Sahiwal, Red Sindhi, and crossbreeds to improve milk production and resilience. Kenya and Tanzania encourage Jersey crossbreeds and indigenous cattle like Boran for sustainable dairy farming. In Australia, the development of Australian Friesian Sahiwal combines high yield with heat tolerance. The USA is researching Jersey and Brown Swiss to balance high productivity with climate resilience. The European Union is selectively breeding low methane, heat-resistant dairy cows to reduce the carbon footprint of dairy farming. These efforts are critical to ensuring sustainable milk production as global temperatures continue to rise. Selecting the right breed is only part of the solution. Effective cattle management plays a crucial role in ensuring productivity, animal welfare, and environmental sustainability. Different dairy farming systems offer unique advantages and challenges. In countries like Sri Lanka, India, and Kenya, many farmers use an extensive system where cattle graze freely in pastures. While low cost and natural, this system faces challenges like droughts, heat waves, and exposure to predators. A more balanced approach, the semi-intensive system, combines grazing with stall feeding. Farmers provide fodder crops, mineral supplements, and water, improving milk yield and animal health. Many Brazilian, Indian, and Sri Lankan dairy farms use this system to maximize efficiency. The intensive system, common in Europe, North America, and large commercial farms in tropical regions, keeps cows in controlled environments with carefully balanced diets. While highly productive, it requires significant investment in housing, cooling systems, and methane-reducing feed additives. By selecting the right management system based on local conditions, dairy farmers can ensure sustainable milk production while adapting to climate change. Dairy cattle contribute to methane emissions, a major greenhouse gas affecting climate change. Breeding climate-resilient cattle is an effective way to reduce emissions, but additional strategies can further minimize their environmental impact. Selective breeding involves choosing breeds like Jersey, Sahiwal, and Girolando that naturally emit less methane. Methane-reducing feeds can include seaweed, tannins, and probiotics added to cattle diets. Better manure management can utilize biogas digesters to convert methane into energy. Climate-smart feeding incorporates high-quality fodder like Napier grass and hydroponic feed to improve digestion and efficiency. By integrating these approaches, dairy farmers can maintain high productivity while minimizing environmental harm. In tropical and subtropical regions like Sri Lanka, India, and Brazil, government support, farmer awareness, and climate-smart practices are key to success. Steps to implement these strategies include crossbreeding programs that combine heat-tolerant indigenous breeds with high-yielding dairy breeds. Climate-smart fodder cultivation involves growing drought-resistant fodder crops like stylosanthes and hydroponic Napier grass. Upgrading housing and cooling systems provides shaded areas, ventilation, and water misting to reduce heat stress. Water conservation techniques can use rainwater harvesting to ensure drinking water availability. Extension services and farmer training educate farmers on climate-smart dairy management and methane reduction techniques. These efforts will help sustain dairy farming despite climate challenges, ensuring food security and rural livelihoods. As the world faces the challenges of climate change and feeding a growing population, the adoption of climate-resilient cattle breeds is essential for sustainable dairy farming. By focusing on heat-tolerant breeds, efficient farm management, and methane reduction strategies, tropical and temperate countries alike can ensure a stable and productive dairy industry. With global efforts to develop and promote resilient cattle breeds, dairy farmers in Sri Lanka and beyond have the opportunity to adapt, thrive, and contribute to a more sustainable future.